Yeah.
Bloody expensive, that, wasn't it, eh? Yeah. Blimey.
What's that?
Funeral. Just been burying Minnie's mum. Just saying. Bloody expense.
Yes, it is expensive. That Mrs. Grummett that lives down the road, she stopped me and she said to me, she said, how much are they charging you to bury your mum? Of course, she's always been nosy, she has that. Still, her husband's been a bit ill, see, so of course she's worried about the prices. Well, it is very expensive now, as I told her. Cheers.
Cheers, Brent. Cheers up.
Yeah, turn that bloody telly off, will you? Show a bit of respect.
No, it's all right. Leave it. I like that, Bruce Forsyth. Well, anyway, she said to me, she said, I hope he bucks up, she said, because I can't afford to bury him yet, not at those prices. Well, I said, could be worse next year. Could be dearer.
A lot dearer.
That's what I said.
Makes you think, doesn't it, eh? The longer you live, the more it's going to cost for your funeral. Everything. Eh?
Well, I mean, if this inflation keeps on going up at the rate it's going up, by the time you get your pension, you're hardly able to fill your pipe even. You'll have to knock this on the head too, no?
Yeah, well, I ain't getting my pension yet, am I? Anyway, I'm not dependent on it. But I worked hard all my life, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, and I've saved, yeah. Not like some. I've saved money in a post office. So when I do retire, I won't be destitute and dependent on the mercy of the bloody government.
That'll be shrinking, that will, Alf. Them savings, the post office. Oh, same as the insurance on her mother. That's Frank.
When we took that out, there was plenty.
Yeah.
There was enough insurance there to cover every need. There was enough for a little plot of land, tombstone, brass handles, everything.
Should have been enough, even for a little drink after. But we had to put money towards that today.
Yes. Not that we mind, I mean, we don't begrudge it.
No.
It's just that I hope you've got your dad adequately covered. Because if he's anything like my mother, she popped off, she did, without any warning at all. 1 minute standing there just like he is, and the next minute gone. Just like that.
Was it art?
It was a... I don't think you need to worry. I mean, I'm sure there's a year or two left in him yet. But, I hear him coughing, I do, in here, through the wall. And I think myself, oh, I think I don't like the sound of that. And I'll say so, too. I'll say that to you, don't I? I'll say to him, I'll say, I don't like the sound of his cough, I'll say, because I'll say that cough sounds exactly the same as that cough what my dad had just before he went.
That was a doodle bug that got your dad.
I know that. But if the doodle bug hadn't have got him, the cough would have. We don't want to lose you, Mr. Garnett.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're a very good neighbour. I was only thinking to myself today up there at that cemetery, standing beside the grave. I looked at him and I thought myself, I thought, the next one we bring up here will be him, Poor Mr. Garnett. He's the last of the few neighbours we've got left now. I mean, it's sad, isn't it, when you think of it like that? I mean, 1 minute you're all kiddies together, playing in the street, and the next minute you're all getting old and passing on.
Oh, blimey, it took a bit longer than that.
I remember him. When he was young, Yes, little Alfie Garnett. Old Dewdrop, we used to call him. Well, you was always poorly then, wasn't you? Even when you was a child.
I wasn't ever called Dewdrop.
No, not Elf. He wasn't called that.
No, you're right. No, he was smelly.
No, oh no, it wasn't me that was called Smelly. Was it Bert?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it was a long time ago now.
Of course, Bert was very good looking when he was younger. Mind you, he was a lot taller then. I think it was the height. That seemed to suit him better.
I wasn't any taller than I am now.
Oh, yes, you were. You was a lot taller.
What are you talking about? How could I be any taller than I am now?
I don't know, but you was.
It's always saying that I used to be taller. Look, if I used to be taller, well, I'd still be taller, wouldn't I? I mean, you can't grow smaller, can you?
You do smoke a lot.
He reckons I'm shrinking like your savings.
Yeah, well, if they are, mate, it's your bloody labour was done that, innit?
Oh,
Of course it is. They ruined your pound, they have. Look, the time was, Bert, when your pound sterling was the finest currency in the world till these bloody labour lot got hold of it. They start counterfeiting, making their own. I mean, God blimey, when the Tories ruled the world... Yes, you bloody listen, you might learn something. When the Tories ruled the world, get everything you wanted. Oil, sugar, for you, just for a few coloured beads, bits of broken glass, then. God blimey, anything that glittered to do. Then you didn't have to worry about money, not in them days.
We had an empire then.
Yeah, we'd have still had it too, only this Labour lot couldn't let well alone. Oh, no. They had to start going out there and telling them how we live. I mean, look at your Arabs. Look at your Arabs, but I mean, a few years ago, the Arabs, they was happy, weren't they, with their desert and their flies?
No, yeah, true.
And we'd get all the oil wanted just for next to nothing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then your Jews have to go out there.
yes, they went out there.
Have to move in next door to them, don't they, with their big cars and their fur coats and their bloody great cigars, see?
Coats had
Yeah, well, they did. See, and now your Arab is not, it's unsettled him, innit? He wants the same, he wants a bloody great flashy car and a fur coat and a bloody big cigar, see? He's not happy with his come on no more, and we got to pay through the nose his bleeding oil. It's the same with the other coons, isn't it?
What?
The ones out of India. Them,
No.
see? You never chipped in, up it. See? them coons in India, they was happy out there once, weren't they? Building their railroads out there, driving their trains, making their silks and oils and perfumes. And Frankie says some murderers. It's true, anything. Carpets, you name it, anything, just for a handful of rice. Now,
Don't be silly.
it's true, now they want 30 quid a week just to stand in a bloody tube station yelling mind the doors. What about good? Bloody shut up, listen, you bloody Labour lot, they're ruining them, haven't they?
The coppers, you know.
Lord, I don't. Them, you shut up and listen. Them natives, they was happy out there till your Labour lot went out with their half-baked ideas and start dressing them up in suits and learning them how to read and write.
What do you mean?
Well, they don't need to read and write, do they? Of course they bloody don't. They learn them to wear clothes, yeah.
Teach them.
You don't have to... You... What?
Teach them how to wear clothes. Teach, not learn. You don't say learn, say teach.
Sort you and it.
That's what I bloody said. What's he going on about? Anyway, you start learning to read and write. I mean, reading and writing, that's the cause of half the bloody troubles in the world today, that is.
Your pen is mightier than your sword.
No, it bloody well isn't, mate, because you start learning them to read and write, and the next thing you know, they're reading and writing all the wrong things. Then you've got to take a sword to them and bloody well chastise them.
Well, you could burn the books like Hitler did.
Look, only books he burnt, mate, was your communist books,
Yeah.
and bloody good job and all. Look to do that in this country.
you think so?
Yeah. Because look at that bloody rag he reads at the Morning Star. Bloody communist rubbish that is. Printed in Russia, that is, mate.
You make a right little Gestapo corporal, you would, wouldn't you?
We made a big mistake in not siding with him.
No. No, Elk. No. No, I wouldn't have liked to have got too chummy with him, Elk. No.
All right, look, he had his faults, I'll grant you that. I mean, he did, the man was not blameless, see?
But he built the autobahn, you know.
See? Hop it, sonny. See, I mean, he had his faults, to say, but I mean, he was better than your Russians, wasn't he? I mean, he knew that, Prince of Wales. Duke of Windsor, he knew that.
He's gone now.
See? I mean, your Hitler promised the Duke, the old Duke of Windsor, he could have his throne back if he took England.
Was he Nazi too?
Who?
Duke of Windsor?
Oh, don't talk bloody dog. How could he be Nazi? He was English, wasn't he?
He was the Prince of Wales.
He was the King of England before he abdicated.
That's what I meant.
But he saw things, mate. He saw things in Hitler that the others couldn't see.
No, Elk, no. He might have wanted his throne back, but I don't think the old Duke had much time for Hitler. No.
Why not?
Well, he killed all them Jews, didn't he? Millions of them.
No, well, like I said, I mean, he wasn't blameless, you know, he had his faults.
Oh, dear.
The Duke of Windsor, like, he wasn't a 4x2, was he?
Oh, no, he wasn't that. None of your royals have been Jew, nor married to any either.
Oh, I don't know. That Anne's got a bit of a hooter.
No, they're more horsey than Jew. Always been very horsey, they have. That lot what's up there now.
Yeah. Of course, my dad, rest his soul, he was a bit horsey. He had
a big nose too, didn't he?
What are you laughing at, you bloody red-faced Mick? You ain't got no nose at all, you ain't. Just two holes in the middle of your face, you ain't.
You know what they say, small nose, big...
You'll be laughing at the side of your face soon, sonny, because there's some who ain't too keen on your sort down this street.
What's he talking about, my son?
You know what I'm talking
I don't know
about.
what you're talking about.
Irish, mate, Irish and bloody Catholic, ain't you?
I am not a Catholic. I'm an atheist.
Oh, you're atheist, not Catholic. He's not Catholic.
No.
Oh, no, atheist.
Yes.
He's only got to hear a clap of thunder and it's Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You bloody Catholics, you've never forgiven us Protestants, have you? Ever since our King Henry VIII, God rest his soul, ever since he slung your Pope and your bloody mafia out of this country.
Holy Mother of God! The Troubles had nothing to do with Henry VIII kicking the Pope out of it.
What was it to do with it?
I'll tell you now.
All right, tell me.
Right, it was the division of Ireland. That is what they're fighting about, mate. The division of Ireland. That's what they're after.
Keep it down, will you? Now, look, it's been a day, you know, we can't... The missus... Leave her well. Keep it down.
Division of Ireland.
Yeah, the division of Ireland, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Well, the island was ours, wasn't it, mate? Yeah, and we divided it up.
Yeah, no.
And we give the biggest half to the mix, so they got nothing to complain about. So there. And you better watch your step, you ain't.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, special branch, see? Oh. Yeah. Only got to see your red Mick face and reading that bloody communist rag. And your red Mick feet won't bloody touch, mate. Yeah, you'll be deported out of this country for him, say Karl bloody Marx and good riddance. Bloody stook of you, mate. Bloody stook of you. Bloody blitzkrieg you, mate. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Well. Yeah, it's always been the same with empires, though. Always.
Hey?
But empires. You see, when you have empires, you go broke. Do you follow? No. It's happened to all of them. You look now. There's your Romans, your Greeks. You see? Now look at them now. Where are they? Where are they now? Where? Where they gone now? Eh? I'll tell you where they're gone. They're all waiters now in restaurants, aren't they? Eh? And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna have to pull our owns in. We're gonna have to learn a bit of civility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. And sort of Well, I suppose wait on the rest of the world.
What, us?
Yeah.
Well.
It's the same with our armies, isn't it? I mean, we don't need our armies and navies no more. Except for young Prince Charles to play with.
Just a minute.
No,
Hold it.
there ain't gonna be no more wars. Not for us, anyway. I mean, it's not worth having a war with us, is it? I mean, we ain't got nothing worth nicking no more, have we? Hey? I mean, it's pathetic, them armies. It's like, well, it's like putting burglar alarms in my house. Good heavens above. It's a waste of time.
Right, you're right there, Bert. I'll drink to that, by God.
You'd drink to anything if anyone else is paying, wouldn't you? We need an army, mate. Keep your bloody mix under control. That's what we want army for.
Bert, here, quick.
Hello.
Come here a minute.
Yeah?
Mum's here.
What?
She's come back. She's there, sitting on the fence with Dad.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I knew she'd come back as a blackbird like he did. There she is, look. I've been looking at her, and she's been looking back at me.
Well, Min, why don't you take a bit of bird seed out to her? Go.
Yes, I think I will, yes. Because after all, it's a long flight, isn't it? Right from the cemetery to here. I shan't be long. I'll take her some of this and all.
Yeah, all right, Min. Well, she believes in all this reincarnation thing, you see. Believes we all come back as something else. Well, I suppose there could be something in it. I mean, she's not the only one that believes it. There's others. I mean, they have meetings about it, don't they? Well, look, you see, I used to kill wasps. What did? I used to entice them into a jam jar. And when they got stuck, I used to pour boiling water over them. Well, I mean, they're savage creatures, aren't they? And you know, I used to look at them, and they seem to know when I put the kettle on. They seem to know what I was going to do. And they start wriggling and struggling. And even worse, when the kettle started to steam, I used to think to myself, I don't know. Them wasps, they've been here before. They understand steam and hot water.
I'll bet they bloody do.
Well, I better go. Yeah. Before she gives all my pigeon food to them bloody blackbirds.
Where's it bloody go? Oh, blimey. It's a bloody good idea, this, isn't it, eh? See?
No.
Hide yourself away all day long. Don't listen to radio, don't read the newspaper, don't watch the telly, don't answer the door, see? And then with a big fight like this, you're Arnie Foreman. Whoa! It's like you're seeing it live, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that why you didn't go to work today?
No, I mean, I've got a cough, haven't I? It don't happen often, this sort of thing. It's a fight of the century, isn't it?
Bertie's coming in, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't know, does he?
No,
I mean, the
no.
result, he doesn't know.
No, he stayed at home and all today.
Oh, he's got a cough too, has he?
He caught it off you, didn't he, Dad?
Yeah, well, I think I've got one coming on tomorrow.
Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it, eh?
Ah, terrific, I'll tell
Just
you.
like being at the ringside, isn't it? Big fight starting, all the atmosphere.
I know.
What time does it start?
Oh, it should be soon now.
Shall I turn it on?
No, not I don't want to hear no news.
Yeah, well, see if it don't work.
Oh, shut up. When you put the knockers on it, you will. Hello, Bert.
Hello.
Where's me?
Oh, she'll be in a minute.
Right.
Just putting a glass of Guinness out for her mum and dad.
Blackbirds don't drink Guinness, do they? Eh?
No, they don't, but I nip out and drink it myself, usually.
Here.
Yeah.
What? She don't know the result of the fight, does she?
No. She only wanted me to try and cage them blackbirds and bring them inside.
Can't cage blackbirds.
You can't catch them.
Put salt on their tails.
Can't get near enough. Here. Don't reckon that's her mum, do you? Or her dad. I mean, if it was, I mean, they'd come in the house, wouldn't they? See? I mean, they'd know it was her, Min, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, mate. If I come back as a bloody blackbird, I wouldn't sit out there on a fence in the freezing cold. I'd be in here in front of the fire.
And I'd buy a cat.
I'll get in touch with a special branch.
That's all twaddle, isn't it? That reincarnation. Go, I mean.
Yeah, but I don't like it, though.
Yeah?
I think it's a bit creepy. With them two sitting on the fence out there staring back in at you. I mean, there are things you don't know about, isn't there? I mean, you take your supernatural. Well, I mean, there's worse things than birds that'll come back to haunt people. Bloody goldfish, for a start.
Goldfish?
Well, she only reckons her Uncle Fred's come back as a goldfish. And her mum and dad as blackbirds. Well, there's all this fish feed and special bird seed she has to buy. I mean, honest, I'm having to go without things myself. She's buying a tank for him now, she is.
What for?
Uncle Fred. Special ornamental heated tank. I don't know what that's going to cost. And if I says anything, well, I get me pigeons thrown up at me, don't I? And how much I spend on them, and them not even relations.
Well, you'd be a sight better off if all your relations come back as pigeons, wouldn't you, Bert?
Well, I like pigeons.
Of course. I mean, you could put them in with the rest and then send her mother out on all them long-distance races. Cross-channel.
I don't think it is her mother, anyway. I think if her mother come back to something, it'd be that bloody ginger cat that's been round after my pigeons lately. And if I catch it, mother or no bloody mother, it'll be a big brick in the river. I hope I do catch it. If it's her mother, nasty bloody thing it is.
There he is! There he is, old big mouth. Go on in. Look at him. The greatest. There he is.
Foreman ain't turned up.
No, he'd be out to me. He's just warming up, old Harley. Look at him. He dancing about here. Go on in. Right, bloody Fred Astaire, isn't he? Look at him. You're waiting for a bloody shock tonight, you are, mate.
Get off, I reckon all he will do it tonight.
Now, get off, mate. Look, his legs is gone. Everything's bloody gone.
I think he's sexy.
But of course you would, wouldn't you? You would. Wouldn't put you off him being black, would it?
No! I think it's a lovely colour.
Yeah. Well, don't look bad on him, I grant you that, because he's not as black as some of them, is he? It's funny, he's got more English features on him too, isn't he?
Yeah, do you think his mother's like, you know...
Well, there's white's been there, isn't there? I mean, somewhere in the family, you know, somewhere in the past, you know, like the owner, see, when they was all slaves. He's come home one night, you know, bit drunk, see, and didn't want to bother his missus, you know. So, like, he's gone down in a stockade and he's, you know, eh? That's for his brains, isn't it?
Oh, twaddle.
No, twaddle. See, the trouble with him now is too much of that, too much of that.
What?
All that, look, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Can't bloody stop talking, can you? Look at him. Bloody rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. So they're good boxers,
Yeah,
can't you
they
that?
are.
So they can move, the blackies, can't they? See, they've got the rhythm. Look at him there,
Oh.
see? See, where he goes wrong, though, where he's wrong, your mummied, is over your Vietnam, see? Because, I mean, you see, in your Vietnam, they're your Yanks. They want to fight the Vietnams, don't they? See? But mummied won't. No, he says, because they're black.
Oh.
Well, there's balmy. I mean, a black's got to fight black, isn't he? Same as white's got to fight white, and Catholic's got to fight Catholic. I mean, even your Pope understands that, doesn't he? I mean, he don't want any Catholics killed because he's bad for business, isn't it? Oh, and he likes a full house in his church of a Sunday, because the more he gets in his church, the more there is on the plate, you know? Same with your foreman, innit? You're Harley Foreman, eh? No, I mean, look, Harley, he don't say, oh, no, he says, I can't fight Mr. Foreman because he's black, do he?
No.
You don't know Uncle Fred in, do you? Only he likes the fights, he does.
Yeah.
And you got a colour telly, see, and we only got the black and white. I think he'd rather see it in colour. He used to go to all the fights, he did. He used to go to the Blackfriars Spring, Shoreditch Town Hall, Popular Baths, all of them. I didn't bring Mum and Dad in here. No, because, you see, you know what they're like. They hate to push, see? And Dad, I don't think he ever really cared for the fights. And Mum was more like me, you know. She liked the all-in wrestling. Oh, it's starting now. Yes, they're starting. Yes, that's the referee, that is. Yes. Oh, he's talking to them. Don't know what he's saying, but he's making them shake hands. They're two big blackies, they are. Oh, lovely big men. Of course, Bert used to be bigger than that. He was never quite as big as they are, but he was bigger. I don't know why he let himself get so small. I'm always telling him it don't suit him. Oh, lovely. Mr. Garnett, you knew Uncle Fred, didn't you?
Yeah.
You and him was quite good friends, I believe.
Yeah, we spoke, yeah.
Didn't you used to go to some of the big fights together?
Oh, blimey, look at that! Oh, darling, I've taken a pasty, look at that!
I bet you never thought you'd see him again.
Yeah, all right. We'll talk about it later, eh?
Do you mind if I give Uncle Fred a drink? Only he's sitting here, he is with his mouth open. I suppose he don't know any other way to ask. Excuse me. Let me come past.
Yeah, of course.
That's it.
He don't want that.
What, Uncle Fred? Ooh, he loved a drink, he did.
He didn't like that jam sponge and ice cream you gave him yesterday.
No, well, I suppose he's got different tastes now he's a goldfish. Would you mind just sitting back a little bit, Mr. Garnett? Only Uncle Fred can't see.
I'm trying to watch this bloody fight!
You should have seen the look he gave you then.
Oh, God blimey, who's that now? Hello. Look, can you ring back later on? Oh, it's you. Hello, dear. It's your mother from Australia. Look, it's a bit awkward at the moment. Can you ring back later? No, well, we're watching a big fight, yeah. Harley Foreman, see? Oh, you've seen it? No, don't tell me! Don't! She bloody told me! You silly boo! You have to ring up from halfway around the world and bloody all ruin my evening! You silly great puddin' you! She's gone! Oh, blimey! She's told me! Shut up, man! Arnie knocks him out in the eighth! You
More comedy in half an hour with those outrageous flatmates in Game On. Now,
It's all right. Leave it. I like that, Bruce Forsyth. Well, anyway, she said to me, I hope he bucks up, she said, because I can't afford to bury him yet, not at those prices. Well, I said, could be worse next year. Could be dearer.
A lot dearer.
That's what I said.
makes you think, doesn't it, eh? The longer you live, the more it's going to cost for your funeral.
Everything.
Eh?
Well, I mean, if this inflation keeps on going up at the rate it's going up, by the time you get your pension, it's hardly able to fill your pipe even. You'll have to knock this on the head too, no?
There was enough for a little plot of land, tombstone, brass angles, everything.
Should have been enough, even for a little drink after. But we had to put money towards that today.
Yes. Not that we mind, I mean, we don't begrudge it.
No.
It's just that I hope you've got your dad adequately covered. Because if he's anything like my mother, she popped off, she did, without any warning at all. 1 minute
Yeah, well, I ain't getting my pension yet, am I? Anyway, I'm not dependent on it. But I've worked hard all my life, I have. Yes, I have, and I've saved, yeah. Not like some. I've saved money in a post office. So when I do retire, I won't be destitute and dependent on the mercy of the bloody government.
That'll be shrinking, that will, Alf. Them savings, the post office. Oh, same as the insurance on her mother. That shrunk.
When we took that out, there was plenty.
Yeah.
There was enough insurance there to cover every need.
No. That's been burying Minnie's mum. Just saying. Bloody expense.
Yes, it is expensive. That Mrs. Grummett that lives down the road, she stopped me and she said to me, how much are they charging you to bury your mum? Of course, she's always been nosy, she has that. Still, her husband's been a bit ill, see, so of course she's worried about the prices. Well, it is very expensive now, as I told her. Cheers.
Cheers, Ben. Cheers up.
Yeah, turn that bloody telly off, will you? Show a bit of respect.
No, it's...
Come on, man. Yeah.
Bloody expensive, that, wasn't it, eh? Blimey.
What's that?